Hello, everyone. Welcome back today. We will see how to introduce yourself, like a native speaker. It's simple. But for many English learners, introducing yourself, especially like a native speaker, can feel surprisingly hard, even though it's one of the first things we're taught. When the moment comes to talk about ourselves confidently, we freeze. Words vanish. Our mind goes blank. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Self-introduction is the first door into any conversation, whether it's a job interview, a classroom, a new friendship, or a professional meeting. It's your chance to make a strong first impression, show your personality, start a meaningful connection. Many beginners feel frustrated because they either memorize robotic sentences like, "My name is John. I am 25 years old. I like pizza." Get nervous and forget everything they prepared or don't know what's appropriate for different situations, formal versus informal. But here's the truth. A natural, native-like self-introduction is easy to learn when you understand the structure, purpose, and rhythm behind it. This guide will help you. Build a self-introduction that sounds confident and natural. Adapt your intro to different situations. Use real, smart English phrases, not textbook language. Practice with a step-by-step example where you are the speaker. Narrated. Example. Introducing yourself like a native speaker. Imagine this as your confident voice in a room full of new faces. "Hi, my name's Jordan Blake. I'm 24 years old, and I was born and raised in Seattle, Washington, a beautiful city in the Pacific Northwest, known for its creativity, tech culture, and yes, plenty of rain. I come from a supportive and loving family. There are 5 of us: my dad, Michael, my mom, Sandra, my older sister, Riley, my younger brother, Eli, and me right in the middle. Right now, I'm diving into career opportunities in graphic design and digital marketing because I've always loved creating visuals that communicate powerful messages. I'm fascinated by how design shapes the way we interact with the world, especially online. A few things about me: I'm a huge coffee lover, no surprise being from Seattle. I enjoy exploring new tech tools and design apps, and I'm really into documentaries, especially ones about history, innovation, and psychology. I also have a soft spot for jazz music. It helps me focus and unwind. On the flip side, I'm not a fan of clutter or chaos. I try to stay away from negativity and small talk that goes nowhere. I value deep, thoughtful conversations in calm environments. People usually describe me as curious, laid back, and creative. I like to ask questions, keep things in perspective, and always stay open to learning. Whether it's in work, study, or life, I'm really looking forward to connecting with people who are passionate, open-minded, and driven to grow. Thanks so much for listening. It's great to meet you all. Let's break it down. Key parts of a native-like self-introduction enhanced. 1. Start with a warm greeting. A great introduction always begins with a warm, natural greeting. Use simple, confident phrases like, "Hi," "Hey there," or "Hello, everyone." These expressions sound friendly and relaxed, just like how native speakers begin a conversation. Your tone matters just as much as your words. Smile, keep your posture open, and let your energy say, "I'm glad to be here." 2. State your name naturally. Once you've greeted your audience, follow up with your name in a smooth and correct way. Native speakers usually say, "I'm name," or "my name's name." Both are casual and correct. Techniques to practice. Self-introduction, effectively enhanced. Now that you've seen what a native-style self-introduction looks like, let's talk about how you can practice it until it feels natural and effortless. The first step is to write your own script, not just copy someone else's words. Use your personal details, your background, and your voice. Writing things down helps organize your thoughts clearly and gives you a base to start from. Next, record yourself speaking. Use your phone or any recording app and talk through your introduction. When you listen back, focus on your clarity, fluency, and natural tone. You might sound awkward at first, but don't worry. That's part of the process. Repeat this exercise 3 or 4 times, and you'll start to notice real improvement in the way you sound and express yourself. Practicing in front of a mirror is another powerful technique. When you look at yourself as you speak, you build confidence in maintaining eye contact. You become more aware of your body language and facial expressions, and you develop a smoother, more natural flow. You're not just practicing your words, you're training your whole presence. Importantly, don't try to memorize your introduction word for word. That approach makes you sound robotic and nervous. Instead, memorize the structure. Start with your name, talk about where you're from, then give a short background, mention a few interests, describe your personality, and wrap it up with a positive note. Knowing this structure gives you flexibility to adapt your intro depending on the situation. Another great strategy is to create multiple versions of your self-introduction. You might want a short 30-second version for quick meetings or networking events, a 1-minute version for classes or interviews, and a longer 2 to 3-minute version for presentations or personal storytelling. That way, you're always prepared, no matter where you are or who you're speaking to. To make your practice more realistic, try role-playing different scenarios. Pretend you're in a job interview and the interviewer says, "Tell me about yourself." Or imagine you're introducing yourself to a new team at work or meeting someone at a social event. Change your tone depending on the situation, more professional,